actually help brand reach out to a broader base of diverse audience. We have close to about 100,000 subscribers. And merchants will come to me, want to promote their brands to a community. So if my community suits them, they will come to me and advertise with me. So we are actually very niche and per se. Yeah. Most important is that a person can only do so much if they have the confidence. A lot of middlemen cannot survive because of all these online platforms. You know, I always tell them, so long you're in the market, there's always an opportunity.
Hi everyone, welcome to Asia Business Owner Podcast, ABOS for short. With the changing economy, especially after pandemic, do you ever wonder why business lifespan is getting shorter? Do you ever wonder what causes it? Are you one of the business owners who are in the midst trying to figure a way out? Or are you intending to start your own business venture, believing that everything will work out, but somehow you feel something is missing? Or do you want to start a business, however, you do not know what to go for? If you have all these questions on the list that I mentioned earlier, or many more that I have not mentioned, then we are here to fill the gap.
Hi, I'm Joe.
Hi, I'm Dan. Okay, before we start, we need you to do us a favor by subscribing to our podcast so that we can invite more successful owners to our show and do share around so that more people can benefit from our podcast. In today's podcast, we will discuss online marketing industry and the future prospect of online platforms. If you want to know more about online marketing and how this businesswoman does to help many companies to grow and expand the market size, then you will want to hear from her sharing on her experience and knowledge. She is none other than Shirley from GreenDot Media. Hi, Shirley.
Hi.
Hi, Shirley.
This is Shirley. Thanks, Joe and Ben, for inviting me to this podcast.
Thank you, Shirley. First thing first, Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to both of you.
Welcome to
Everybody online.
Hey, welcome to our A-Boss podcast. Okay, first thing first, do you mind share a little bit about yourself and what GreenDot Media is all about?
Okay. For me, right, I own GreenDot Media. It's a media and marketing company. I've been in this business for close to 18 years. We have always been the official marketing agency for NDP coupon. You know, when you go onto the NDP website, right, there will be this e-coupon for the public to download. We are the one that secure the merchant to offer great discounts and great offers to the public. So besides this project that is our major project we do every year, right? We also actually work with SingPost to do a distribution of to condominium via our print media called Support SG. We are into our 6th edition this year. So besides the traditional media of print, we are also into digital. We actually help brand reach out to a broader base of diverse audience so that they are able to pay stretch our marketing dollar without having to spend so much, and then we do integrated marketing online offline together for them. So besides being a media owner, right, we are also a reseller for media services. So we have partnership with media company like Dive Deals. They're actually a discount offers promotion on Telegram, and we are also have like date ideas. Date ideas is where you want to reach out to a community of couple. We have close to about 100,000 subscribers. And also for Kiasu Parent, one of our key media that we also have, we are also the exclusive marketing agent. You can reach out to close to 200,000 parenting community. So besides some of these, we have of course other partnership with like SPH. So come to us if you want to have like integrated marketing, both online, offline, and you want to get a good rate out of it. We can do the media planning for you.
I have a quick question, Shirley. It's like, why Green Dot Media? Why not Red Dot Media?
That's a good question. Actually, this is a management buyout. So previously, right, this company called GreenDot Internet Services is part of a GLC related company. So then they wanted to divest the business, and I got this opportunity to do a management buyout. So in order to retain the credibility to ensure that there'll be minimum disruption to the business, I decided to retain the name GreenDot, but instead of GreenDot as a separate word, I decided to put it together called GreenDot Media Services. Yeah, so mainly for commercial reasons. Yeah.
Cool.
And
I think that's actually also
quite how do I say it happens to be also timed very well now because now we are talking about sustainability, like going green, right? Environmental friendly. And then yeah, Singapore is a garden city, so green is naturally very associated with our
No, I think
sector.
that's a very smart strategy, seriously. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
they're talking
thank
about
you.
green and a lot of solar and green energy going
Yes, green
around.
energy.
Yeah.
Yes, sustainability. Yeah.
Okay, but then I'm just curious, how prompted you to dive into this industry?
Okay, I think ever since I graduated, right, I've always been in advertising business. I started with directory, then go out to out of home media, then go into internet of things. So for example, I was already doing internet advertising in 1994. That was when I think Yellow Pages then was like the popular directory then, but of course
The
you no
go-to.
longer see them now. I mean they're still around, but they've shrink a lot. So why this business is I think is how I'm being directed to go into advertising. Yeah, so I think that how it goes.
Okay. As much as I'd like to tell anyone that I don't know what yellow page is, but then I don't think anyone will believe.
Are you sure you don't know?
Really?
You don't know what is
Yeah,
yellow
so
page?
young.
Okay,
Don't
but
Philippine.
no, I don't want. I'm just curious now because I hear you on serving the client that you are having. Is there any certain criteria that Green Dot Media will be looking into on who you want to serve?
Actually, for us, right, we actually serve a very diverse group, but our main business comes from the lifestyle F&B, as well as with retail industry. Because our we are positioned into more like B2C, so the media that we have reaches out to the consumer. So naturally the partners or the merchants that we work with are in some of these retail, lifestyle, F&B, tourism, education area. Yeah, those that reach out to consumer.
Interesting. So which means that it's more on like a B2C kind of platform.
Yes, because the media itself reach out to the consumer directly, like a community. For example, Council Parent, we have a parenting community. The NDT project, we reach out to the general public who celebrate National Day. Support SG, we reaches out mainly to condominium residents. Yeah, so it's more like B2C. Of course, we do consultation to B2B company. For example, some of my clients who are in the industry like distribution, like snack distribution, FMCG distribution, who want to reach out to B2C, they do come to us to ask, seek advice, but we don't really officially engage them that actively, but more on a personal level. Yeah. So you can see
Okay.
us more like advertising media, like probably a channel whereby you can reach out to this group of community that you want to. So for example, education center come to us simply because they want to reach out to parents who have school going kids. So for example, wedding rings company come to us because they want to reach out to couple who are getting married. So we have the date idea community. So
So
we look
actually,
for
yours
client that
is a
fit
community-based kind of
community-based platform.
which
And I
is
believe
very
in
powerful,
building,
right? I think.
yeah, I think one of the thing that differentiate us from different marketing agencies, the marketing agency, they have creative ideas, they pitch, creativity to you, they have the design, they have the copywriting, but somehow when it comes to reaching out to the community, they will have to engage a third party like media owner. So we are like the third party media owner that they can come to reach out to the community that they want. So for me, I always tell myself I'm a media owner more than I'm a advertising agency or even a marketing agency. Yes.
Very interesting.
So my objective is always to build community and build it to an extent that people brands are interested in it. Because if your community is too small, sometimes big brands especially may not be that keen.
Is there a magic number in the number of people in the
Okay.
community?
Ideally, right, personally, I feel that to be able to start marketing your media, you should have at least minimally 30,000. But of course, the revenue that you get from a 30-count community may not be a lot. So ideally, you can have at least 100,000.
Interesting.
I mean, for
Okay.
Singapore population, of course, if it's overseas, of course, the numbers is a lot higher.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
So there is not just like selling coupon and the whatever you are doing right now to promote. There will be some other way, I believe.
Okay, for the NDP project, it's pretty different. NDP, we are riding on a national event. A lot of brands like to be associated with a national event, and of course, when you come to a national event, everybody knows about National Day. Everybody wants to be part of a National Day. In fact, the ticket is so well received, so well sought after that sometimes people have to ballot for it. And you can ask many people, they will tell you, oh, I've been balloting, but I don't get it. So when it comes to a national event, it's on a different scale. So brands want to be associated not because of just a pure ROI return, but it's also for awareness, and also being associated with something that the resident or the Singapore citizen are part of. Yeah. So it goes more beyond than just your reach itself. So for NDP, right, there's this natural attraction for a lot of brands.
Okay. So at the same time, you use this as a link with other brand.
Yes. So we have been this idea of the National Day coupon has been molded by myself when we first worked with NDP community in 2002. So ever since, GreenDot has been working very closely with the community to market this coupon to the different brands owner or the merchants, we call them.
So am I right to say that if anyone who want to work something out with you for next year NDP, they probably have to prepare themselves right now?
Yes, in fact, we just started to market NDP 2026. Yeah, in fact, the sponsorship, the committee already start organizing sponsorship night for the potential sponsor for next year. So it's already started. Yeah.
Wow, okay. So probably they also can look forward to year 2027 as well.
Yes, possibly. Yes, if you want to go into something more complex, they plan even way earlier. For example, if you want to do something like the ticketing, change of ticketing, do digital ticketing only, you may have to engage them even earlier. Like you say, now for 2027.
Wow,
Yeah,
interesting.
I do have some clients. They are very big in NDP sponsorship. So like what Shirley mentioned is like they have like the organizing committee, they will organize all those
Yes,
so-called parties per se. And then
correct.
they will go in and then okay, I want to become I don't know, like it's like whether is it a gold tier sponsor or silver tier,
Yes, correct.
something like
The
that.
tier,
Yeah.
correct.
Right.
Major sponsor, principal sponsor, yeah, they have the different tier. So usually the committee themselves will also work with new partners or even existing partner so that they are able to bring value to the brands that support them. Yeah. So for us, we only do the part whereby there is the coupon itself to the public. So that's where we bridges brand with the public. Yeah, for those who go direct to the committee, sometimes you'll notice that in your sponsorship, right, it will be more for awareness because there will be logos, all this plaster around, and also a bit of national service. As a good citizen, right, you want to support your country. Now, of course, if you want ROI return, sometime they will be involved in our NDP coupon, so that at least from whatever they sponsor through the coupon, they may be able to drive some traffic to them.
Interesting. Okay, now given the competitive business arena we are in right now, how do you ensure you stay ahead of the competition?
When you're talking about competitiveness, okay, you're talking about the advertising industry. Is it the running after advertising? Okay. So for myself, right, I differentiate my business from others by not trying to follow the crowd. Like I know there's a lot of marketing agency out there. So for me, I intentionally do not want to position myself as just a marketing agency or ad agency or design agency because I think, or even a video marketing agency, because I find the market is very saturated. And for me, my strength is come in creating my own product. So if you notice, right, NDP support edges, these are my own product. So when I approach a brand, right, they won't have a apple to apple comparison. They won't say, oh, this person video is charging me this amount. But why are you charging for the same thing higher or lower, blah, blah, blah. So for me, I try to differentiate myself by creating product that do not, that's unique. So NDP is unique. If you want to go for advertising in NDP e-coupon, you can only come to me. Support SG is also unique unless you want to go direct to SingPost and pay the rack rate to reach out to the entire resident, right? It may cost you 20, 30,000. If you come to me, you definitely save a lot because we do aggregation. And then for the ideas, these are the different community that we have built up. And when you come to GreenDot, right, when we offer you our package, right, sometimes we don't even just give you one media. We actually bundle with all other media so that your reach is being extended. Yeah. And you will not be able to take the same package and go out there and say, who can offer me the same deal? It's definitely different. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So correct me if I'm wrong. That means that whoever client that go to you, they themselves might have their own online platform. So just in case a customer actually want to purchase their product, they can actually log in or log on to their website to purchase online.
Okay, so merchant will come to me, want to promote their brands to a community. So if my community suits them, they will come to me and advertise with me. Like for example, wedding bands, if they want to market to couples, right? I think beside some of the wedding website that you have, they probably can come to Date Idea, whereby we have 100,000 couples you can target. So we are actually very niche and per se. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
yours is really a portal for
Yes, so we are like a media owner.
right.
So like for example, just take for example SPH, like they only own like newspaper. If you really want to go into newspaper, you have to go through them. In a very layman understanding. So if you really want to reach out to parents, of course, there are other parenting websites, but we are one of the only parenting website that have a forum that you can do discussion, and then we have close to 200,000 parents on our site for cancer parents. And if you want to reach out to NDP, the residents, the public who watch NDP, the only channel is probably us, the NDP e-coupons.
Okay.
Is this
So
very
So it's
is
niche.
it a very strategic move? So you have 100K couples and then they will after that transit into a
parents. So I went, I
kiasu
go
parents.
upstream a bit, yes.
Okay, so GreenDot Media, like, okay, I open this store to GreenDot Media, and that is where it's going to NDP. And I'm going to open another door that is going to be another, like for example, RedDot Media, that going to be another kind of platform, something like that, right?
Yeah, I would say that you see us as maybe a company that owns different media. So that, for example, beside the NDP media, we have, okay, if you want to reach out to mass, you can go to NDP, mass. Then if you want to reach out to maybe condominium only, you can go to Support SG. That one goes only to the condominium and landed. Then if you really want to go even more niche like parents, you can come to council parents. If you want to go for a couple, then you can go for Date Ideas. Yeah, so we market these few key community.
Okay. So, okay, I rephrase it. That means I open this GreenDot Media door and I will see a lot of different windows.
Yes, in a way, different. Yeah, I'm not sure you can call it window. Yeah, you have different. We manage different community. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe one example that, for example, you heard of what is it? Maybe like MediaCorp, right? They got Channel 8, Channel 5, CNA. So for example, CNA audience and Channel 8 audience is very different. So for example, if your brand is in trading, you probably will go to CNA. If your brand is maybe marketing some household detergent, you maybe go Channel 8. So you notice the platform serve different community. So depending on your product and services, you want to reach out to which community.
Okay. So do you think that online platform is popular is partly because many are unable to present the product and services effectively while face-to-face?
No, in fact, when I talk to many brand owners, right, they're actually very passionate about their product and services. In fact, they are the best evangelists of their product and services. The reason, the best if you can, is still definitely face-to-face. To be honest, but why not? But since there are online digital platforms that help, or even now AI too, that help you cut that cut down your effort and your time to communicate with your target audience, why not use them? Yeah, and
In
also
fact,
I
I think
find
I think
that
I agree with you. I agree with you that a lot of business owner are the best sales representative of the company itself.
yes, correct.
Yes, and apparently I think it's probably due to training. I'm not so sure whether you agree with me. I realize that a lot of knowledge and experience aren't able to pass down or
Pass down,
coach,
yes,
yes, to the
yes.
next team member or whatever that is along the line kind of things. So that's why we actually need a third party to come in to coach, yeah, and educate, okay, how this sales presentation is all about, and
Yes.
to coach the manager on the leadership so that they can lead the team and so on. Yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing is I find that sometimes when brand owner, they are so passionate about their product and services, they are just in their own world. Sometimes agency or, like us or yourself, we need to guide them how to, frame their message to the audience according to what the audience is looking at. Yeah, because I can be telling you, so, but is the audience looking at it, or how should we position such that you create interest for your target audience? That's very important. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you made a
True.
very important point. So whatever content that is created or any messaging that you want to create, it should tailor to the audience. Yeah. But a
Yes.
lot of brand owners, they are probably like what you mentioned, they're just stuck inside. Yeah.
Yeah, they love that. In fact, I love their passion. I love that they're passionate. In fact, that's how you need that passionate, that belief in your product, to be able to sell. But how do you tailor the message? Sometimes people like us will have to come in to support and guide them.
And that's the reason why AI come into the picture these days, to help them to refine the word and so on. And probably not so original anymore. So this comes to the next question that I actually have in mind, which I actually ask quite a lot of business owners also. With the technical advancement these days, do you agree human interaction ability is affected when it comes to social networking?
No, in fact, I feel that in fact, I feel that currently all this interaction, right, because of the internet, it actually help us to connect faster, easier, more instantly. In fact, I feel that yes, a lot of people are concerned that with the technology advancement, it may just cut down or make people very lazy to interact. But it has always been the case that interaction and fostering friendship relationship needs to be intentional. Personally, I feel. So if you ask me, I feel that the current mode of interaction, because there is vast options, for example, from Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Line, WeChat, in fact, it cut down how we communicate in terms of time and effort. Like, for example, last time it's very hard to have a long distance relationship, right? But now it's a lot easier because you can practically almost see each other every day through video call. So it very, very much depends on how one uses these tools to enable your connection. But I always feel that if you really want to connect deep, it has to be intentional. It has to be you need time for it lah. So I wouldn't say that all this interaction, all these tools actually makes us lesser off, but I think it makes us better off if we are able to use the tool effectively.
Before we actually start these sessions, me and Joe will discuss about the communication challenges these days, especially the youngs, in expressing themselves. I think it's something like the idea, the message unable to go through, or they probably do it wrongly in a way. So that's why we're stipulating, probably we should start a course to coach all these young people how to present themselves and do face-to-face communication and so on. And at the same time, we realized that Australia actually banned children from using social media these days. We're not so sure whether it's a good start or not, but then hopefully I think it helped to improve their social skill or presentation skills when they have more time, to communicate among each other.
In fact, Singapore, they already started. In fact, last year was the year that they actually banned students from bringing phone to school. They used to allow them to bring phone to school, but I think they have noticed that children at their age are still really not that able to control themselves, or so rather than telling, just making it available for them to manage. I think the MOE have taken an approach of, okay, restraint is still a better approach now at certain age.
Previously, we actually interviewed this one of the AI HR owner. So he was sharing with us that especially the young, they unable to present themselves well during interview. And yes, it's quite a challenge when you share with us all this. And we were talking about, I think there's opportunity for us to, come into the picture and probably coach them how to present accordingly and how to communicate effectively. Let's say, for example, I always ask the company this question. I will say that, are your sales team able to present in a short 10 seconds on your product or your services? And at the same time, create curiosity for people to prompt the next question to follow up. And don't be surprised. I will say that 10 out of 10 unable to do so.
I'm not surprised, yes.
Yeah.
This is like your investor pitch, or your 1-minute investor elevator speech.
Yes. Okay. Now, as AI technology advance, it also, in a matter of fact, increase the kind of intense competition. Especially right now, nowadays we have a lot of one-man operation. We call it OMO kind of a company that's stepping into almost any industry. So with that tapping into assistant of AI, does it really affect your industry?
Okay, for myself, right, I do not think so. I'm always supportive of people who come and be entrepreneur themselves, because I think Singapore needs a lot of entrepreneurs. Yeah, we need to think out of the box, and if the person can solve a pain point, fill a gap, create good product, why not? I've never seen them as a threat to my business. In fact, sometimes I do work with some of them. Like, for example, I do a lot of outsourcing in my business. I like to work with creative people like them who come out and do their business, but they need support or they need business. For me, my team is mainly salespeople. I do not like to have a lot of cost centers. So the only cost I have is probably my designer. So you will ask me, where does the delivery come from? Delivery come from working with people like this OMO, whereby sometimes some of them, they are just brilliant. They just know what to do, but they don't have the ability to do sales, back end, everything together. So for me, my business can complement them by bringing the client and outsourcing it to them. I do that a lot, actually. So somewhere you ask me, they are actually very good for my business. Instead of seeing them as a threat, I see them as my collaborator and partners.
I think that's very, very good intention, because like what you mentioned, this world, I think, needs more entrepreneurs to really solve people's problem. There are
Especially Singapore.
I think culture-wise, Singapore is like more safety, right? So
more safety.
Yeah, paycheck rather than to come out and then suffer for maybe 10 years.
Yes.
This morning I was talking to my team. We were talking about like, okay, how shall we achieve our this year performance, for year 2026. And apparently we realized that we need to step out of Singapore if you need to achieve, a bigger kind of achievements for year 2026. So my team member were asking me like, hey, why, Ben? Why should we step out of Singapore? I mean, we are comfortable here. I say, yeah, correct. But do you realize that a lot of companies, they are looking into like, okay, if you're looking into on like an international MNC level, probably they will look at your portfolio, what kind of company you serve, and so on and so on. So by serving, other country that engage your services, then probably, on the book, you actually look much better. So likewise, when it comes to local talent, I would say that they do have a lot of creativities and talent in whatever field they are in. But the challenges is that I still found a lot of local entrepreneur or SME that have been survived for decades. They're still looking for people with overseas exposure and experience. Not so sure whether do you agree on this point of view.
Definitely, I think for those who are very strong locally, definitely their next market will be overseas. Right? I mean, it's
Are
very natural what
you
we are
are
doing
you
well.
planning? Are you planning
Oh,
to
that's a
go
good
overseas?
question. Yeah, that's a very good question. Okay, for myself, right, I focus a lot, honestly, in the local market. So you notice that my investment are all locally. Reason being is that I mean that you always have a choice, right? Either you expand horizontally, vertically, overseas or not overseas. So for me, because of my family commitment, I choose to focus more locally. Yeah, but of course, if there's opportunity to go overseas, like for example, my husband is doing trekking. His business come from Africa, come from overseas. Yeah, or even yeah, like Thailand all this. So I'm not ruling out that I may go overseas, but at this moment, possibly not yet.
Okay,
At
then
least,
better. Sorry.
at least not in the coming 1 to 3 years.
Yes, unless yeah, I see very okay. I'm also a very cautious person. Yeah, unless I see very good potential. Yeah. If not, I will prefer to stay in my homeland.
In fact, be it homeland here or even overseas, I would say that leadership skill set come in very, very handy. Given the kind of different era of workforce that we are having right now, okay, during this era, what kind of idea you have of leadership should be these days?
Or how would you describe yourself? What kind of leadership style do you use?
Okay. For me, I believe in servant leadership. This very much stems from my faith, which is, I believe that, as a leader, right, we should lead by example. We should lead with humility. We should lead with the notion that you want to develop your people, you will put their interests before you. So if you ask me, I would see myself as somebody who want to take that approach lah, servant leaderhood.
You know,
Nice.
when you talk about this, it reminds me of a story of one of my friends who shared that with me recently. He actually engaged a group of very, very young workforce, all right, just graduate. And the funny thing about them is that they believe, okay, their leader can do many, many things. Like what you mentioned, the servant
Servant
leadership.
leadership, yeah.
Yes, correct. So the boss, lead by example, he's a very, very nice guy. And he actually believed this guy who wrote this book by John C. Maxwell.
John C. Maxwell, yes,
Yes. Okay, I read his book a lot. Okay, a bit
Yes,
dry.
yes.
Okay, if you don't like leadership kind of a thing, but then I think it's a very good book.
I haven't.
Oh, by the way, just for the information of the audience, I'm not promoting the book. Just a sharing. Okay, if you like to leadership kind of ideas, probably John C. Maxwell probably will be one of the book you should actually read. Okay, now back to the topic of my friend who actually engage young people who come on board to his team. You realize that this era of young people that he engaged, unlike our time where we have the initiative to do things. So even he show, okay, how things is being done, it's like we only do what you show me and no more. You know what I mean? So when it come to me and share with me about all this, I was like, okay, that is fun. Okay, but at the same time, I also think that probably he should, keep looking for the correct candidates because the mindset, the whole understanding on doing is totally at the wrong directions. It's not like, whatever you do, I just follow. Whatever you don't do, that's it. So you can't fault me because I do what you do.
Actually, that's where coaching needs to come in, right? Because the guy actually stops there, right? So if I am the superior, I will ask, hey, why did you stop here? It's like, is it because I stopped here, therefore you stop here? Or can you do it better? And then just prompt them to think.
Exactly. So this is something that actually he asks next, you see. Then the reply is always the same. I don't know. I don't know I have to do this. I don't know that I have to think of the next step. You gotta show me. So there's no room of trial and error in their mind. Okay, so whatever it is, you just probably give it a handbook. I just follow the handbook and do whatever that's required, and that's it, and full stop. So when we talk about it, we always at our age, we like to think back about our past. Last time we don't do things this way. Yeah. Okay, we take the initiative to take a step ahead and then take the extra mile to do things to deliver more result and so on. But I say that this time round is totally different. Yeah. So it's like an extra effort that I got to put in to coach a team to make sure that they are thinking in the right direction. I'm not so sure whether do you actually face the same situation, Shirley.
Actually, I managed many people. I always feel it really differentiate a worker versus a manager as well as an entrepreneur, right? So I think everybody has his own strength and gift and uniqueness. So as a leader, right, it's for us to bring that out. I mean, sometimes we also have to ask ourselves, like, if we're to show him, okay, this is the way to do things, he may follow what you are doing, but it may not be something that he's naturally talented in. Like, for example, if he were to do something and show it to me, if I'm not very good in design, maybe think, oh, this design I probably can do up to it. But as somebody who are very skilled in creativity, he can do a lot more than I do. So I think it depends on the situation. I choose to give the person a benefit of the doubt that at least minimally he should do what I tell him to do. Anything else that I require him to do is a bonus. But for those who minimally what I want him to do cannot do, I think for me that's a headache. Right, that would be even worse. So
How do you handle this kind of headaches?
Okay. I do have a very challenging case because I have employed people who have certain health conditions before, and I think that some of them they are really very brilliant. They are just not given the opportunity to work. Of course, you have to handle their when cases whereby the condition interrupt their work or even disrupt their work. So how do I handle is really to give them grace and try to develop their most important is that a person can only do so much if they have the confidence. If they don't have the confidence to do the thing right, no matter how you teach, sometimes they are unable to get past the barrier emotionally or mentally. So for me, it's very important to encourage and build confidence in them first, so that when they attempt new things, when they do new stuff, they know that and they believe they can do it. I think sometimes in local culture, when our own employee make mistake, bosses may have the tendency to rebuke them, to scold them very badly, or sometimes they create a culture in the office that's very unhealthy that people compete against one another. So if you don't have a healthy culture in your work environment, it's very hard to have a healthy working attitude. You know what I mean? I always feel that sometimes 上不正下梁歪. I'm not trying to talk less of or some of these very capable leader, but also please reflect on ourselves, on myself. Always reflect on myself. Do I create an environment that do not allow people to thrive? Then I better think of changing the way I manage. Yeah.
The reason why I resonate so
Yeah.
much is like, this topic about leadership and the culture always comes together.
In matter of fact, I would say that culture is a very big topic. It's not going to be, in hours you can actually finish the kind of explanation kind of things. But nevertheless, I think start from the very basic and work up to build a culture. That is what a long-term focus for any company should be working towards. Yeah. Correct. And now that there's another question that I always ponder me in my mind is that there are a lot of convenience these days with online purchase, correct? And looking forward, what is your view on online platform prospect? So since we have so many available brands that you can purchase online directly, which of course we know that it's going to be good for the company where they can cut down a lot of manpower costs and so on.
Okay, I think for myself, I feel that all this online platform actually cut away the middleman, which unfortunately a lot of middlemen cannot survive because of all this online platform. So there's the brand platform whereby you can buy directly from the brand, and they are the marketplace platform. I think as a brand, if I own my own brand, I definitely feel that I should have my own online platform that my own consumer or my own loyal customer can come and buy from me directly. At the same time, I also should have a distribution channel, online distribution channel like your marketplaces, whereby I can market my product for greater awareness, greater reach, and that's when you can also take this opportunity through these marketplaces reach other countries. So I believe definitely there's a space and I mean everybody is now buying online. For me, I have bought from almost every online, even Pinduoduo, Taobao, you call it, Amazon. I've bought something from all these platforms before. So it's here to stay. It's just that the tough is that for us, because it's so easy to compare prices these days. Sometimes if I buy something that's as cheap as $20, I will take the Lazada cheaper or Shopee cheaper because of this mindset, right? And especially now, inflation is coming, everything is so expensive. So we have this tendency to start comparing across platforms. So I think this makes it very hard for the marketplaces to profit from it. And then if they were to pass down this commission to the brand owner, the margin become very thin. So I find there's definitely opportunity in all these marketplaces and all these platforms. It's just that you just have to be very strategic when it comes to marketing your product. You don't reach a point whereby you want to sell a product at X amount, but because of all this competition, you lower your product prices, and after that there are some para importer or whoever. So I always find that the brand that can strive on such platform are brand that owns their own products. Yeah, because you can always control your prices. You can always manage your own distribution channel. But if you are the middleman, I think it's a little bit tough. Then marketplaces, I think if you look at it, it's always the survivors who can survive the longest wins, right? Yeah, over time you'll notice they'll bleed until after that they say enough. I better raise my platform prices, and then you'll notice, wow, there will be a huge exodus of consumer to somewhere else. I mean, the cycle always goes,
So
but
it's like a double-edged sword,
yes,
right?
correct.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So,
But I
but
think you did well by creating your own community. Yeah. Because at the end
yeah,
of the day, if you can add value to your community, you don't need to have the reason why I asked the question is that is there a magic number kind of thing? I don't think you really need to have a very big community, but it's the value that you can provide to this group of people that I think they will like keep coming back to you if you can continuously provide value to them. Yeah.
yes. So if you ask me, I would like to be a brand owner than a marketplace. Yes.
Oh, okay. Like what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I would like to have my own community. Yes.
What is your goal? Is there a magic number for your Kiasu parents community from 200,000? It's like where do you want to grow them up? Is there a
Actually,
number?
for us, right, we never start with a magic number. We always start with how can we serve the community better. I think as you serve the community, you hear from the different parents, you hear from the different center, what they need, what they require, and from the parents, and you can successfully match them, and then benefit both the brands as well as the parents. Naturally, I think the community will grow. That's how we have grown over the years. I mean, if you start with a target of I want to achieve this revenue or achieve this number, sometimes you don't meet them because why? Because you are too fixated in getting meeting the target that you forget about serving the community. So not really. I hope what we believe continue to work. So far, you've proven that it works by the growing community and the engagement that we receive. Yeah.
I think that's a very good intention.
Yes. Now, if we can rewind times, will you do things differently or do different things?
Okay, if I were to rewind time, no, I will be happy where I am. I always believe where I am is where God wants me to be. So I wouldn't want to change anything of what I'm doing now. But if as to whether to do things differently, I mean, we can always improve, right? I mean, unless I'm so proud that I think I'm too complacent that I'm doing things perfectly. No, I definitely, if I were to ask myself if I can do it differently, definitely there are many things that I can improve on, but I must just tell myself and give myself a pat, say, yeah, I'm not in my 18 years. I should really thank God that I've survived so long. You know, when I first started out, it was really not an easy journey, but yet I've survived 18 years. I mean, I want to thank God for it.
Amazing.
Okay, now do you mind we leave your contact on the screen right after this session for any potential collaborations lah?
Sure.
So do you have anything to add on before we call it a day?
I think that's all. I mean, for all the potential entrepreneur out there or the existing entrepreneur or going to be entrepreneur, all the best, you know. I think don't doubt yourself. Most important, you know, believe in what your intention when you set out to do your business, and just press on, you know. I always tell them, so long you're in the market, there's always an opportunity. Even though you may feel that, you know, you are sinking or whatever, so long you continue to stay in the market, there'll always be a day whereby it's your day. Yeah. So don't give up so easily. That's all.
Okay.
If you don't quit, you will never lose, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so long you don't quit, right? There will always be door that will open one day.
Oh, I like that one. Okay, to conclude our podcast today, I'll summarize the whole thing. All right, online marketing isn't created to compete with traditional marketing platform, but to coexist and work hard, hand in hand, to benefit more enterprise. Correct? Yeah, it can be served as an extension reach to different demographic regions, where traditional platforms are more focused on target audience. So that's the difference, I believe. Yeah. Now, with different marketing budget coming into picture, online marketing probably able to fill the gap where most traditional marketing unable to. There are many reasons why both marketing platforms will still be relevant, be it now or in the near future. We believe collaboration is still the key for growth and expansion. So with this, we thank you, Shirley, once again for your participation, and we want to see you more on our podcast on the future.
Okay. Thank you,
Yes.
Ben.
Thank you very
Joe.
much.
Thanks, Shirley.
Thank you for having
All right,
me.
thank you.
Bye.
All right,
Bye-bye.